Welcome to The Explainer. We're about to pull back the curtain on retail prop trading firms and really get into what you need to know before you ever pay a challenge fee.
So, let's say you did it. You proved you can trade, you crushed the evaluation, and you're ready to get funded. But here's the thing. The real game isn't just about your trading strategy. It's about understanding the business model that powers this entire industry. All right, first up, let's talk about the dream. You know the one. It's a really powerful promise, and honestly, it's what gets thousands of aspiring traders in the door of these firms. I mean, the pitch is incredibly compelling, isn't it? They tell you you'll get to trade massive amounts of capital, keep up to 80% of the profits, and do it all with almost zero personal risk. It really sounds like the perfect way to launch a trading career.
But, and this is a big but, if you want to understand how these firms really work, and more importantly, how you can actually win inside their system, you have to follow the money. And you might be surprised where it leads.
And look, this isn't just my opinion. Big financial publications like Daily Forex have pointed this out. There's a huge blind spot here. Most traders just don't get how these companies actually make their money.
Okay, so here's the secret. For most of these retail prop firms, their main income doesn't come from taking a slice of your trading profits. Nope, it comes from all the evaluation fees that aspiring traders pay to get a shot. Let's just look at some cold, hard data, okay? Performance stats from TopStep, a major firm, show that only about 16.8% of all trading challenges are ever passed successfully. Think about that. That means more than 83% of people fail, and their fee goes straight to the firm's bottom line.
And it gets even crazier. If you look at that small group of traders who do get funded, only a third of them, just 1/3, ever actually get a payout. So when you put those two numbers together, the real business model starts to get crystal clear.
This pyramid really lays it all out. See the bottom, the big foundation? That's all those one-time challenge fees from the vast majority who don't pass. The next level up is any monthly or recurring fees. And then way up at the tiny top, that's the firm's cut of profits from the very few traders who make it.
Now let's get to the second big reveal. This is one that catches a lot of traders off guard, even some with experience. We need to talk about what that funded account you're fighting for actually is.
Yep, you read that right. In almost every retail prop firm, even after you're funded, you are still trading in a simulated or demo account. The firm isn't just wiring $100 grand of their real cash into an account with your name on it. So why do they do this? Well, we got to do a quick breakdown of how brokers work. You have A-book brokers, who are just middlemen. They send your trades to the real market. But then you have B-book brokers. They keep your trades in-house, which means they're taking the other side of your bet. If you lose, they win. Prop firms use a really smart version of this B-book model. You're trading on that demo account, right? They're watching you, and everyone else, with sophisticated software, and they only copy the trades from their proven, consistently profitable traders onto their own internal live money account. It's how they manage their risk. So let's say you're profitable. You get that you're on a demo account, but hold on. There's one more hurdle. It's a rule that's not really there to trap you, but it's designed to filter for a very specific kind of trader.
A lot of firms have what's called a consistency rule. Now, the number might be 30%, it might be something else, but the idea is the same. They don't want you hitting your profit goal because you got lucky on one massive home run trade.
Let's make this real. Say your best day ever was a $1,500 gain. For a 30% consistency rule, that one day can't be more than 30% of your total profits. A little math shows your total profit would need to be at least $5 grand to request a payout. So even if you're up a healthy $3,200, you're not eligible yet.
And that right there is the key. This rule is a filter. These firms aren't looking for someone who got lucky on a wild, YOLO, you only live once trade. They want to partner with traders who have a repeatable process, a consistent edge they can count on. They're filtering for process, not just profit.
Okay. So now we get it. We know the business model, we know about the demo accounts, we know about the consistency rules. So, how do we actually play this game to win? Let's get into strategy. First off, the good news. Once you're in and you're making money, the profit split is usually really generous. The industry standard is 80-20. You make $10,000 in profit, you request a payout, you get $8 grand, and the firm keeps $2. Not bad at all.
But I need you to listen very, very carefully to this next part because it's probably the most important piece of advice I can give you. Don't try to be a hero and compound your account for 6 months. The very second you hit the minimum profit target for your first payout, which is often just $100 or $200, withdraw it immediately. get your capital out.
Why is this so important? It all boils down to psychology. There's a proven cognitive bias called loss aversion, which basically means that losing money hurts about twice as much as winning that same amount feels good. As long as your initial fee is on the line, you are trading under that psychological pressure. Taking that first payout erases it.
So by taking that first small payout, you do 3 incredible things. 1, most firms will refund your challenge fee, so you're whole again. 2, you've put actual real profit into your bank account. And 3, you've completely de-risked the entire thing. From that moment on, you are playing purely with house money. And let me tell you, that can completely change your mindset and lower your stress, leading to much better trading decisions.
So at the end of the day, being successful with a prop firm isn't just about being a good trader. It's about understanding the game you're in. Once you realize the whole system is funded by the fees from traders who fail, you can build your strategy around one thing, not being one of them. Be consistent, manage your risk, and play the game smart. The only question left is, which side of that business model are you going to be on?